What is going on, 99B viewers? It's your boy Crypto RJ. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin once again. We had a bit of a bounce in today's market at $83,000, looking pretty good. Now, not much going on. In fact, for some reason, there's actually no TLDR for today, which is a little sad. I kind of wanted to see the TLDR. I look forward to doing that every day in every video. Again, don't know why that's not a thing. I tried refreshing as well, but not a thing. There's some other news that happened today, guys. Some more trade war stuff going on. Oh, I guess the TLDR is, a day ago, so there's nothing new today, which, I don't know, it makes me a little sad. I wanted there to be one today. But yeah, overall, guys, not much, I guess, major news changes or major things that happen in the news. But again, we're at $83,000, right? So right now, the question we're all asking is, hey, are we going to go into a bull run or are we in a bear market, right? And guys, before we continue, I want to say the Bitcoin meme coin is going to be linked down below, BTC Bull. I've talked about it in a couple of these videos. Go ahead, check it out, guys. Nothing, no pressure or no anything. But I just want to put that out there just because I know some Bitcoin investors, you guys like your meme coins too. So yeah, that's for you guys. Now, back to Bitcoin. Here's the thing, right? I feel like, and again, for all of, I guess, Bitcoin, we always followed a 4-year cycle, right? So every time there was a halvening, a Bitcoin halvening, there would be a 4-year cycle. And with this cycle, we'd have new things happen to Bitcoin. And man, $27 Bitcoin, $13 Bitcoin, who would have ever thought, eh? But every time there was a halvening, we would be expecting a bull run, right? And we've seen this with the previous, like pretty much all previous cycles, except this cycle has been a little bit different. And I think there's a couple things to, I guess, take away from this, right? First off, we've got to understand that there is so much institutional money into Bitcoin right now. So for example, back in the day, it was pretty easy to kind of assume and predict these 4-year cycles because it was, 4 years. There was a specific date on it. As opposed to now, it's like, hey, when you have massive institutions like BlackRock or, whatever, kind of just moving the markets and all these market makers and all these exchanges, it starts to get a little tricky, and these 4-year cycles are maybe not a thing anymore. And again, this isn't confirmed, this is just kind of speculation, and to be honest, no one really knows what's going on. But what we can all agree on is if you have been in crypto for longer than a couple of years, you guys could easily, understand that this cycle is very different. Now, some people have drawn, I guess, some similarities to the 2018-2019 cycle, saying it's very similar to that cycle, but whether that's the case or not, what I will say is, guys, there is still a lot of things that happen this cycle that is very, very different to what we already know and love. And again, if we do have a cycle similar to this, sure, maybe that's the case and we're going to have a crazy alt season sometime soon, but I genuinely don't know. And again, anyone that says they do know have no idea what they're talking about. Now, I want to share this. Wake up at 3 a.m. as Bitcoin 75K, but you remember you bought at 15K. Now, I didn't buy at 15K, guys. My largest Bitcoin purchase was at 29K. So for me, I'm looking at this and I'm going, you know what? It is what it is. It's calm, not really too fussed, okay? Now, another thing I want to share with you guys is if you just look at the Bitcoin, like on Twitter, we could see Michael Saylor is still doing his thing. He had a huge talk about a huge presentation on Bitcoin. I believe that this is today. We see a lot of people just talking about the Bitcoin rally is coming, right? We see a lot of people talking about how, people will take out 600K in debt and work for 40 years just to live like this. Just some more like Bitcoin maxi stuff. And again, we're all expecting, this whole altcoin season to happen. It's gonna be altcoin season. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna have Bitcoin go to the moon. Yada yada yada. Hodl. Right. The thing is, guys, again, we don't know what's gonna happen. The only thing I will say is be very careful and be very, I guess, agile with what you're doing, right? Be very vigilant. Understand that the markets can literally move like crazy. If you are a Bitcoin maxi, feel free to stack more Bitcoin up when the Bitcoin dips, right? If you are trying to take profits, have a consistent profit taking strategy. Now, guys, today was not that much news heavy, but still want to make a video for you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Bitcoin in the comments down below. Where do you see us going? Where do you think we are going to be going? And guys, that is it for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.